Well, welcome once again to the historic Grand Theater and the Stanley Subaru stage. Chris Popper joined by Robin from the Grand. And
hey,
Robin, it's all about March movie madness here at the Grand.
It's March movie mania. We're very excited because we're down to the last, but maybe the best 3 titles in our weekly Cinegrand series. It's a series of weekly films we do in the winter and the summer that are either nominated for Oscars or Golden Globes or have high critical buzz. Coming up this coming Tuesday night, the 17th at 7:30, we have the highly acclaimed documentary about, if anyone can name one film critic, it would be Roger Ebert. And this is the documentary not only about his life, but about his last few years.
Oh, wow.
Called Life Itself. It's an amazing film made by the documentary makers of Hoop Dreams, great basketball documentary. And then after that, we have on the 21st of March a double feature for the kids. We do this about once a month. They're Disney live-action films, a lot of which haven't been seen in theaters since they first came out.
When I saw them.
Yeah, exactly. Or if I saw them, it was on The Wonderful World of Disney on Sunday nights. But this on March 21st, it's going to be at 1 o'clock, the Shaggy Dog, the original, with Fred McMurray and Annette Funicello. And then at 4 o'clock, the sequel, the Shaggy D.A. with Dean Jones. And when you think of live-action Disney classic films, one name comes to mind, and that's Dean Jones, and he plays the character grown up as an adult. Just great, fun family films for all ages. And then coming up on the 24th of March, on Tuesday night at 7:30, the next in our weekly Cinegrand series, we have a great comedy with Maggie Smith of Downton Abbey and Kevin Kline called My Old Lady.
Yeah.
And it's about a kind of a rascal older gentleman who finds out he's inherited an apartment in France, and he goes there to sell it so he can pay off some debts, and finds out that through this obscure French law he cannot sell while this renter is living there. And the renter's played by Maggie Smith, and her daughter's played by Kristen Scott Thomas. Anybody who loves Downton Abbey or loves Kevin Kline films like French Kiss are going to love this movie.
He was in A Fish Called Wanda as well.
Oh, yeah, amazing. People think of him as a dramatic actor, but he's also an incredibly funny comedic actor as well. And then finally, to wrap up our weekly Cinegrand series on March 31st, to celebrate the 100th birthday of Orson Welles, we have this tremendous documentary that just came out called Magician. Few people know that Orson Welles, in addition to everything else he could do, was also a tremendous amateur stage magician as well. Yeah, and this documentary takes all of his work, his entire life, and puts it together in this amazing sort of edited overview, done by a guy who's known mostly for editing Oscar montages, Chuck Workman. So if you see on the Oscars when they go, and now here's the history of movies and kisses, then he's the guy that cuts all the kissing scenes together, or as my 9-year-old son likes to call it, Dad, I need to leave the room. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. So these, we're very excited. These are all great films, something for the adults at night, something for the kids in the afternoon, and it's all here at the Grand.
Well, certainly an ample opportunity to come out and see great movies on this huge stage right here, yeah. And with the comfortable seats, with the freshly cooked popcorn, it couldn't be any better, and all priced at
$7 for adults, $6 for seniors, $5 for members on those weekly Cinegrand nights, and then for the Disney Classic double feature, it's just $5 for everybody.
I mean, how can you go wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's $1.
$1 per movie.
I'm so sorry. It's $1 per admission for the Disney Classics.
Right.
That's
so for $2, you get a double feature.
Yes, and there's no better or more affordable way to have fun with the family in the afternoon than coming and seeing a big movie on the big screen the way they were meant to be seen.
Exactly. All right, that's This Week at the Grand. Thank you very much, Robin.
You're welcome.
I hope you've enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that way you're notified every time we upload a YouTube video, and check in next week with us as we'll bring you another This Week at the Grand from the Grand on Ellsworth.